Going to tell you about the some trigonometric identities. Okay, by using that identities we can solve some more questions. So let's start it. So there are some basic identities. Okay, so with the help of this triangle we will prove these identities as well, and we will utilize these to solve our trigonometric questions. So you know better this is the right triangle, this is your base, and suppose if it is theta, so this will be perpendicular, and this is your hypotenuse. Okay, so I told you that table, so by that you know the relations. Okay, so this table you know that what is the this ratio known as P by H, okay, and B by H, P by B, like this, you know all the trigonometric ratios. So there is one identity that is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. This is the most important identity. Okay, for any theta, sine square theta plus cos square theta is always coming 1. So we will see that, but from this diagram, from this triangle, we will prove this identity. Okay, and by using this identity we will prove some more identities that will be helpful to solve the questions easily. So what is sine theta from this figure, from this triangle? P by H. Okay, so P upon H, and here it is square plus cos theta is B by H. So it is B by H whole square, first time writing. Okay, so let's see, this is your P square upon H square plus B square upon H square, right? So we are taking the LCM here, H square. So it will be P square plus B square. Okay, so we know that P square plus B square is equals to, yes, by Pythagoras theorem, P square plus B square is equals to H square. So in place of this we can write H square upon H square. So these two will cancel out. So what we will get? 1. Okay, so LHS is equals to RHS. So this is true. So for identity means for any value of theta this will be equal, right? The LHS is equals to RHS for any value of the theta. That's why it's known as that identity. Okay, and we are using the trigonometric functions here, so that's why this is the trigonometric identity. So you have to remember this always, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Okay, this is the first identity, and by adjusting the values we can find some more, like from here we can also write like this, sine square theta is equals to 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, this is true. To somewhere we need to adjust the values. Somewhere we need to write 1 minus cos square theta in place of sin square theta. Somewhere we have to write sin square plus cos square equals to 1. Somewhere we have to write in place of 1 this value. So it is depend upon the questions. Okay, when you will practice more, then you will understand that where we have to which value. Okay, so this is the values that we have derived from this. Okay, so we can write this as second identity. Okay, and the third one is as well, cos square theta is equals to 1 minus sin square theta. Okay, so we can use these identities. So first you write these three identities, then I will experience some more. Write these somewhere. Okay, so now see. With the help of this identity, okay, if we divide this by cos theta, equals to 1. If we divide this by cos square theta, suppose dividing both side by cos square theta, okay, so we will get sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta equals to 1 by cos square theta. Okay, we can use this mathematical logic. We are dividing the both LHS and RHS by the same value. So sin by cos, I told you yesterday. Yes, sin by cos is tan. So this is square, so we can write tan square theta. Okay, this will cancel out 1 here, and the reciprocal of cos, 1 by cos is, see here, sin cos, this is the cos, and the reciprocal of cos, cosec sec. So we can write it here, sec square theta. Okay, so this is the second identity. We can write like this, sec square theta is equals to 1 plus tan square theta. This is your fourth identity. Understood? So there is a relation between tan and sec. Tan and sec. So we have derived this with the help of this primary identity. Okay. So up now we can adjust this also. Like this, we have adjusted this. We can adjust this. Somewhere we have to write 1 plus tan square in place of sec square, or also we can write like tan square theta is equals to sec square theta minus 1. Right, this is your fifth. And from here also we can write 6th one is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. This is also 6th one. Okay, these are the derived identities from the main identities. So what you have to remember actually, this is first one, this one is you have to remember, okay, main thing, otherwise you will confuse in all these identities. So you have to remember the main identities, from that identities you can derive the others. Are you getting my point or not? Yes. Okay, so this is the main identity from which we have derived these two. Okay, and this is now main identity, second tan, the relation between second tan. So 1 plus tan square theta is always equals to sec square theta. Okay, we can prove this also with the help of that triangle. Fine. So from this we have derived these two others. Now see that if I have divided this by cos square, if I divide this by sin square, then also we will get some more identities. Okay, now let's see, divide by sin square theta now. So what we will see here, sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1, and we are dividing it by sin square theta. So this will cancel out, right? It will be 1, and cos by sin is cot square theta, simple. So we can write here cot square theta, and it will be 1 by sin, reciprocal of sin. This is sin, reciprocal is cosec. So we can write here cosec square theta. So these are the relation in the squares. Okay, not on the single term ki sin plus cos is 1, no. These are the relation showing the squares. So sin square theta plus cos square is 1, from which we have derived these two. Okay, when we are dividing this by cos, so we are getting one more identity, that is showing the relation between sec and tan. And if we are dividing this by sine, so we are getting one more identity, that is showing the relation between cot and cos x. Okay, so I am writing here seventh one. So by adjusting, you can write 1 is equals to cosec square theta minus cot square theta, and the ninth one is cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta minus 1. So this is the these are the identities. Now we have to see where we will utilize these. Okay, see that the value of 1 is, if we are replacing by sine, so sine square plus cos square. If we are replacing by cosecant tan, so it will be cosec square minus cot, and here it will be sec square minus tan square. So you have to remember these main identities. So write these first. This is the main, and this is, and this one. These three are the main, and from which we have derived these others. So write it down. Then we will move to next questions. Any confusion you can ask. So these are very basic things of trigonometry, and the whole exercise depends on only these two concepts that I have learned yesterday and now. Okay. So after that, in the next chapter, inshallah, you will learn the values of some standard theta, some standard angles. So that is also very important thing that I will tell you the tricks for that, inshallah. You will always remember in your whole life. What is this? This is the way to say. Okay, write it. Yes? Show me. This is the limit here. Which one?
So say that A is 90 degree, AB is 7, and BC minus AC is equal to 1 centimeter.
BC minus AC. Okay.
So I took BC as x.
Fine.
I took BC as x, so this would be x plus 1.
Okay, fine.
So when I put it in identity like this, I took it BC.
BC minus AC is 1, huh? This is
BC
x, so
minus 1 is equal to AC. BC minus 1 is equal to AC. The AC, instead of AC, I wrote BC.
BC. See here, BC you have taken x. Okay, now you are taking this.
Another diagram.
First, let me stop.